Alright, here are the table displays at the Fenton Finders of the Greater Kansas City Gala. This has hobnails in a lot of the different pastel colors. Some are overlays, pinks, purples, greens, aqua. The next table, Christmas themed shapes and paintings. All different colorways, wonderfully displayed with some extra decorations. This table is telling the difference between Fenton and Northwood on the particular pattern of water lily and cattail. My understanding is this is one of the first patterns that was produced by Fenton. I believe they said it was in crystal. Showing the minute differences. This is why so often it is really hard to tell the difference between companies and patterns because they mimicked each other or copied each other or traded molds, but they had to change it up a little bit from company to company. This is Cameo Opalescent. Really looks pretty on that contrast of the aqua. It's an older pieces as well, I believe. Halloween themed table. Pumpkins, ghosts, cats, witches. This is a really fun one. It is etched onto the paperweight. We have greens, hobnails, topaz. All color coordinates very nicely together. Some great use of this is like a tea table. Greens, blues, purples, yellows. Lots of embellishments add to it nicely. Beautiful colorway. I love this lilac nymph in the jade bowl. Beautiful combination. We have all Mary Gregory paintings on different shapes and color ways here. Tumble-ups are the ones in the front with the cup that comes over on the outside, and guest sets are the handled pitchers with the cup that goes on the inside. Dave Fetty table. It also has a workman piece on it as well. This table is part of the big grand display with the crests on it. These are larger pieces, so they'll be talking about those more later when we get to the big display. The second round of tumble-ups and guest sets. They have noted the color, names, and the time period that each of those were produced. We have a cat and mouse display. Multiple things here. We have Fenton's cats and mice, and then we have the Tiffin original poured ones in the back, the black and white pieces, and how they were decorated with the painted faces. They are satinized, and you can see how it's very shiny, and Tiffin did an amazing job at how smooth their satin finish was. This is the polka dot pattern optic, produced 55 to 56, and this particular collector has also included a list of the pieces that they still need to complete their collection in this colorway and pattern. This is an amazing display. They have even a hook here for hanging this planter with its chain display. They have mimicked this catalog. Let me see if I can get in closer. This catalog display. Use some license in terms of changing up a few color pieces and a few patterns, but everything displayed here is the hobnail with the opalescent. We have plum, we have the green, and we have the topaz. Everything on that table glows. This is a Pacific Northwest Fenton Association Collectors Club pieces, animals that were available from 1994 to 2011 to that club that were made specifically for them, and the number of pieces that were made available for that club. Here we have dresser sets, 7 different colors. Has the tray, which is that fan shape, the perfumes, and the dresser jar. And the last one I have here is the opaques. We have white, pink, the dark blue, the turquoise, and the light blue. All hobnail patterns, and each with these 5 shapes. It's amazing to see them all together. All right, this is the grand display and the main program of the gala this year. The theme is crests. There are multiple contributors to this display, the majority of which are all one person's collection. They like to specialize in the early years of Fenton production glass and are trying to stay with anything that is pre-logo production. So they have tried to get as many different shapes and styles in all of the crest combinations that they can. So we started out with silver crest. There's the amber snow crest. I'm going to go back here quick. Silver crest, amber snow crest, rose crest, aqua crest, emerald snow crest, ruby snow crest. This is crystal crest, which is the double crest, crystal and white. Blue crest. Here we have the Spanish lace crystal crest. This is the, I always say this one wrong, the black on the peach blue. I think it's, I'll have to put it on the video for you. This is aqua crystal crest. Apple blossom crest, which is an opalescent crest, so it does fire with the light behind it. In the middle we have lamps and eperns in several different pattern and color combinations, including some painted designs. This is a whole collection in this pattern and colorway. Here we have the emerald crest. Oh, and this is one I would love to own right here. This heart-shaped bowl is amazing. This is a giant underplate, a torte cake plate. It's beautiful. This orange is called flame crest. We have some snow crest on ruby, and then the ruby crest. I'm not sure what that one is called. This is the teal crest. The silver rose, silver something crest. This is all Blue Ridge with the cobalt on the French opalescent. Gold crest. This is peach crest. The color is peach blow, and then they put the crest on it, so it is peach crest. This is another collector's crossover, which has the crests and the painting, which is mostly done by Charlton on the Fenton pieces. The ebony crest with the black on the white, and some of the newer pieces that were made with the QVC era colorways and finishes. So it's an amazing display. I believe it is close to 7 6-foot tables long, and it is impressive. They did a really great job with it again this year. The table in front was an earlier presentation of crest rarities, and they're going to go into depth this evening about all the different colorways and patterns of the crests here as well. This is a table with the bigger pieces that didn't fit up on the large display. So there are a couple more of the Charlton painted pieces. The Crystal Crest 14-inch bowl. That's an underplate, I believe, for a punch bowl. This is a lampshade for a floor style lamp, and that bowl is ivory crest, and it does glow under UV light. But we found in the middle of an antique mall. It's an immersive art exhibit. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for enjoying.
Thank you for letting us do it.
I love that you guys love it. So I appreciate that.
Oh, man. All original pieces. If you all enjoy the Halloween season or the macabre in general, you need to check this guy out. Hey, there's Elvira. She's from Colorado Springs area. Some great pieces. I'm gonna go back around and go to the other side. Oh, I bet you, yes. The funeral photography, mourning pictures.
So you guys are local?
Absolutely not.
No, where are you?
I'm from Alabama.
Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah.
There we go.
Down south.
Yes.
There's another wall of it over here. Oh, Mama had these monks. She painted them in the 70s. They were a pottery piece that people could do hobby work with.
Familiar with it. Well versed.
And some more over here. Awesome.
Here's some more.
It's got some amazing architecture built in.
Well, thank you.
It's hard not to get the glare. I'm trying to get you the pictures. Talk about a niche market. Here it is. I will put, what's this card? Look at that. Fire and Light. Only $300 a charger. That's not a bad deal. Here we go. Tom McPherson's dental fish. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. There's teeth inside there. Wow. This one is a skullfish.
Oh, very sweet.
And this sculpture is called Terminator Fish. Look at that. 'Tis the season. Out comes the macabre.